What about me would make you think that I care about your opinion of me? Your opinion of me is not the opinion that I have of myself. You ain't make me, so you can't break me.
Fucking crazy, man. You sound insane. Do you realize that? You should be medicated. Fuck!
For what? For the mentally ill. You are rude. I am sane.
Katie, what are you doing? And she's like, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do.
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do out there. This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again. Always with another one. Always. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. You know, hey, I'm just saying. Yeah, back in the broadcast room, man. And yeah, it's always a pleasure. Hey, listen, look, you know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Share, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Definitely hit that like button out there. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Hit that like button out there for the bottom line news. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? You know you want to, you know, hey. Hit that motherfucking like button out there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, it's just, this is just what it is. Black women need to grow up. I mean, you know.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
I mean.
And that's the.
Hey, that's the bottom line. Hold on.
Just saying, we just gonna sit up here and be sure that we out here 304ing it up. Okay? She's 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly.
Hey. 304ing it up, clearly, allegedly. Hold on. She's like this.
I don't know whether you notice or not, but you only have your fucking casino because I made that possible.
Hey, I made that possible. But hold on. Even more.
A fly girl like me needs security. Ain't nothing going on but the rest.
Hey. And that's the mindset of a lot of our sisters out here, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm kind of diving off in this right here tonight, you know what I'm saying? And this is where I'm at on this particular episode right here and this particular broadcast. You know, yeah. Black women do need to grow up. You know, just like it's some black men out here that need to grow the fuck up too. Real talk. Hey. We got black men out here that need to grow the hell up too. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know. But for this broadcast right here, I'm about to show some things and you know what I'm saying? You know, let's kind of dive off into it. Let's see what's going on. And it's always quarters, nickels, and dimes.
The reason why there is a void in sort of masculine role models is because we can't agree on what masculinity is.
Right.
If you have a man that likes to go to the gym, who says he likes young, beautiful women or whatever, he's a toxic male.
Yeah.
Because you have a bunch of old old hags complaining that they're not attracted. They're not being. No, seriously. You have a bunch of old, overweight women whinging that those types of men don't find them attractive. We don't agree on what a masculine man is.
Okay,
and that's why there is a void.
categorically
That's
not
why you
true.
have such a spectrum between. And
I don't even
who
think
are
the
literally
patriarchy
poles apart.
exists anymore.
You are being disingenuous.
What's the
and you
biggest
know that.
movie?
That's
What's the
most
biggest movie of the
ridiculous thing
year?
I've ever-
The biggest movie of the
It's not
year
Oppenheimer.
celebrates the matriarchy, and it is starring and produced by the production company of Margot Robbie, who's the hottest. Can I say that without being arrested? She's very not unattractive lady in Hollywood who is making about $100 million from producing this barnstorming movie.
that doesn't mean
it's
that-
all about the matriarchy and how awful men are.
That doesn't mean
Where's
that-
the patriarchy? It's been quashed.
The patriarchy is in our court system, which only prosecutes 1% of all allegations against rape.
The patriarchy
is in our
somehow
workplaces.
vanishes in the family court system when most men are not actually even given custody or
for goodness
allowed
sake.
to see their children.
Patriarchy is in our workplace. Okay, so my boss, ultimate boss for Talk TV, is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
My boss at The Sun, where Tony and I write columns, is a woman. 2 out of the 3 panelists tonight are women.
Yeah.
How's the old patriarchy looking? A little bit diminished from where I'm
Media
looking.
has always been ahead of the rest of the country. Like we know that because it's a bit more liberal. We do know that, but
But
like
the thing
if you
is,
look,
why
if you
didn't we
look at the
complain
equal pay
about the fact
reports,
that the lack of female bin cleaners, right? The patriarchy only works one way. You want to see women in front-facing positions that look glamorous, but we never complain about female bricklayers, for instance, or female bin.
I have never actually seen a female bin.
I've never seen one. Yeah,
And yet we can't even call them bin men because that's offensive to women.
Exactly.
When do you ever see women doing the bin stuff?
Well, you see them in the ads. In the ads.
Well, yeah,
London, so they have a.
I mean, I make my wife put out the bins, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about actual. Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah, in Barbie, they say the patriarchy.
Patriarchy is very much alive and well in my house.
Kenny's told that the patriarchy still exists. We're just a bit more quiet about it.
The reason why there is a void in sort of masculine.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Because I'm shocked here. I'm shocked. I'm at a total disbelief. Why? Because I actually see a black woman actually speaking up for men.
What the
It's
fuck is
crazy
that
out
think
here. It's crazy. Yo. I'm talking about she going in, speaking up for men. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes, yeah, it's refreshing to see. You know, hey. But, you know, let's roll back through real quick and let's just go here. Let's just go here. Hold on. Here we go.
Real role models is because we can't agree on what masculinity is.
Right.
If you have a man that likes to go to the gym, who says he likes young, beautiful women or whatever, he's a toxic male.
Yeah.
Because you have a bunch of old
true.
old hags complaining that they're not attracted. They're not being.
A bunch of old hags complaining.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
She said it out her mouth. Hey, I didn't say it. She said there's a bunch of old hags out here complaining that the fact that these men that after they work hard, put in the hard work, the discipline, the things that they need to do to be able to gain the resources so they can protect, provide, and things like that. You know what I'm saying? They're getting shamed because they want a woman that's fertile enough.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
To give them some children. I mean, you know, hey, hold on, let's keep going.
No, seriously, you have a bunch of old, overweight women whinging that those types of men don't find them attractive. We don't agree on what a masculine man is, and that's why there is a void. That's why you have.
And see, that's the problem. We got too many women in today's society trying to define masculinity. That's not your place. That's not your place as a woman. That's not your, it ain't for you to do that.
But you old fish-eyed fool.
Speaking of nagging, persistent, Damn. Watch it, sucker.
You'll thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see. Invigorating.
What?
Yeah. It's not your place to define. Men define men. Women define women. And see, that's the problem. That's what's been going on here. Due to all this confusion and things like that in society, you got women out here trying to define what a man is instead of staying in their place, trying to keep these other women in check. Real talk in life, it just is what it is. You women need to keep the women in check. The women that actually want society to function the proper way, you women need to keep women in check. Just like men need to keep men in check. It is what it is. That's how it goes. Let's keep going.
Spectrum between and
I don't even think the patriarchy exists anymore.
You are being disingenuous.
What's the biggest movie? What's the biggest movie of the year? The biggest movie of the year celebrates the matriarchy, and it is starring and produced by the production company of Margot Robbie, who's the hottest. Can I say that without being arrested? She's very not unattractive lady in Hollywood who is making about $100 million from producing this barnstorming movie.
That doesn't mean
it's all about the matriarchy and how awful men are.
That doesn't mean
Where's the patriarchy? It's been quashed.
The patriarchy is in our court system, which only prosecutes 1% of all allegations against rape.
The patriarchy
is in our
somehow
workplaces.
vanishes in the family court system when most men are not actually even given custody or allowed to see their.
Wow.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Hey, this black sister, seriously, she is going hard out here. She is going hard. Shout out to her. What'd she say? Hey, it's in the court system where they're hemming fathers up that actually care about their children. And of course, you know, we already know how this works. Statistics. It is what it is. The men that don't give a damn about their children, they get lost in the sauce. They don't get brought to justice and things like that. The men that don't care about their children, the loose men that are out here that are just running through chicks, you know, spitting up seeds all over the place. It's no justice for them. Bring them to justice. The men that actually care and are there and are trying to provide, the manipulation is in the works with them. The manipulation of the system. Because at the end of the day, it's only the men that actually do give a fuck, that actually do care. Real talk. They get screwed in the system. It just is what it is.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
It just is what it is. Hold on. Let me go back here. Damn, I screwed it up. Hold on, right here.
Is a woman. 2 out of the 3 panelists tonight are women.
Yeah.
How's the old patriarchy looking? A little bit diminished.
Media has always been ahead of the rest of the country. Like we know that because it's a bit more liberal. We do know that, but like
the thing is, why don't we complain about the fact that the lack of female bin cleaners, right? The patriarchy only works one way. You want to see women in front-facing positions that look glamorous, but we never complain about female bricklayers, for instance, or female bin.
I have never actually seen a female bin.
I've never seen one. Yeah,
and yet we can't even call them bin men because that's offensive to women.
Exactly.
When do you ever see women doing the bin stuff?
I've yet to see.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Out of all my 40-something plus years on this planet, real talk, I have yet to see a woman on the back of a fucking garbage truck.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
I've yet to see that. I don't give a fuck if she's a stud or anything like that. I don't care. Equal, fine. We're going to be equal, fine. I have yet to see a woman on the back of a garbage truck picking up trash every day out here. I have yet to see a mass amount of women building any type of buildings or structures. Whenever I pass a new construction site that goes up, it's tons of men out there. I've yet to see women.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
It's just the reality. It's just the reality. We want to talk all this equal shit. But then when it comes down to actually putting in the work out here, I'm talking about the day-to-day work, the work that actually makes society runs. Nobody wants to talk about equal then. Everybody only wants to talk about equalness when it comes to making all these goo globs of money and things like that. These millions and billions of dollars are being these CEOs of these corporations and things like that. That's the only time it seems like the equality comes into play. Where's the equality on the base level of making society run? Because, sitting up in some high-rise office as the CEO of some fucking corporation, no. That's not what makes society run on a day-to-day basis. Now, I'm not saying that a CEO of a corporation doesn't contribute or anything like that, because they do run the corporations, things like that. We goods and services. That's just life, though. That's life. It's not meant for everybody to be a CEO. It's impossible to be that for the mass. If everybody was rich, let's go here. Let's just go here. Real talk. Hold on. Right here. If everybody was these CEOs and these rich individuals, these people that ran these Fortune 500 corporations, everybody ran a Fortune 500 corporation, who's going to do the work that makes society run? Who's going to do it?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
If everybody was rich, society's not set up for everybody to be filthy rich. It's did this way on purpose. Of course it is, because we need average people on this planet. We need average citizens in order to do the work to keep society running. And I'm sorry that most women, at the end of the day, you are an average citizen. You are. You need to be with an average man because you're an average citizen. You don't qualify for dating and being with a man that's a Fortune 500 corporation owner.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
It's a lot of women like that en masse. Just like a lot of men understand their place in life, low key. If they've awakened, everybody's not going to be a multi-billionaire, trillionaire. It's impossible. The economy does not work that way. It's restricted for only a certain amount of people that, okay, if you make it there, good. Shout out to you. Real talk. Applause. But the mass of people are not going to make it there. It's impossible to do that. Who's going to do the work? If everybody's rich, who's going to do the work? Because I have yet to see a person that's a multi-millionaire or billionaire work at McDonald's.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
What the fuck?
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
All right. So we about to move on to this next one real quick. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. At this next one right here, this sister right here is asking, what have black women done to make black men have such a problem with black women? Basically, that's what she's breaking it down to. Quarters, nickels, and dimes. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
I just have one question. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What did we do historically that was so bad?
Stole our children and used them as pawns for child support. You embarrass us on the daily by not dressing modestly. You talk about our mothers when we disagree with your behavior. You call us homosexual when we assert our masculinity. You lie on us to the world by telling them that we unalive you every 5.5 hours. You call the police on us and get us thrown in prison or jail more than anybody else. You disrespect us when we try to bring together our families, which is what you did when you brought up Kevin Samuels in your video. You claim that we're trash and deadbeat fathers even though we are the most involved in our children's lives. You always talking about how we bash you, but you never bring up the videos of us doing so. What you would rather do is just say it and then act like the videos we do post about you aren't about your behavior, mannerisms, and characteristics that we wish would change. And now you are acting like a victim, crying to us because we're verbally telling you something.
I just
Hey. Hold on. Right here.
But you old fish-eyed fool.
Speaking of nagging, persistent pain.
Watch it, sucker.
And hey, I know, I'm this right here. I know I'm this right here.
You, Al Bundy, are a pig. I repeat, a pig.
Ah, shut up! See, I don't give a rat's ass what you think.
I really don't. Because I've seen things like this with my own eyes. Women calling the police on men that haven't done anything to them. I've witnessed this with my own eyes. Growing up from a child, seeing friends of family, things like that, and the women they'd be outrageous for no reason. I've been there since the beginning of arguments with women and their men and stuff like that. I've seen this with my own eyes. Then the police you want to call the police because, you know what I'm saying, you're not getting the agreeance that you think you deserve.
What the French toast is there to think about?
You go to Parent Parenthood and delete black children by droves and shit. Whether they be male or female children, you delete them. You carry yourself out here, you know what I'm saying? You walk around here any type of way and you dare society to try to tell you, well, you shouldn't dress that way and this and that. You show up any type of way in any type of function, whether it be a formal function or a relaxed function or anything. You always got your ass out.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Then you want to scream, where's the respect? Oh, you should respect me. Respect you how? Respect you how? I thank God that I grew up around old school women in my family that taught me and told me about the situation of how women understand and move. I mean, you know. Now, back in the day, yeah, of course, women didn't move this way that they're moving in the 21st century. But the thing of it is that the fact that y'all moving this way and y'all diminish us this way and y'all are steadily screaming to the universe that you don't need us, you don't respect us, you don't respect anything that a man has to offer. And I'm not talking about Pookie and Ray Ray. Real talk. I'm talking about a man that actually is going to work, putting in 40, 50 hours a week. You know what I'm saying? Providing. Paying bills.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Doing what he's supposed to. Let's recap real quick.
I have one question. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What did we do historically that was so bad?
You stole our children and used them as pawns for child support. You embarrass us on the daily by not dressing modestly. You talk about our mothers when we disagree with your behavior. You call us homosexual when we assert our masculinity. You lie on us to the world by telling them that we unalive you every 5.5 hours. You call the police on us and get us thrown in prison or jail more than anybody else. You disrespect us when we try to bring together our families, which is what you did when you brought up Kevin Samuels in your video. You claim that we're trash and deadbeat fathers, even though we are the most involved in our children's lives. You always talking about how we bash you, but you never bring up the videos of us doing so. What you would rather do is just say it and then act like the videos we do post about you aren't about your behavior, mannerisms, and characteristics that we wish would change. Now here you are acting like a victim, crying to us because we're verbally telling you something.
Yo.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
And what is your damaged muscle head? You stupid? You ignorant, or you just plain old deaf?
I'm trying to figure out which one is it.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Because it seems like in today's society, the delusion is so fucking overwhelming, you know, that women can't seem to grasp what we're saying. Now that men have a voice due to the internet, shout out to the internet. Shout out to the internet and these spaces, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube and other places. You know what I'm saying? Now that men have these voices and we're able to actually give this barbershop talk, you know what I'm saying, live and in person, it seems like to me that not only women are not understanding, they're not trying to understand. They're not trying to get out of that delusion that society and feminism has, you know what I'm saying, definitely, you know, iron seal clad in their brain. Yes. How long did you think that this, you know, crazy stuff was going to go on? How long did you think that, you know, women were going to get away with, you know, treating men like trash, taking our children, thinking that you own something that you don't? Real talk. Because if we go back 70 years or something like that, 40 to 70 years, the children belonged to the men when it came to society back then. Now, of course, they reversed it because, of course, the system could get more money out of women than they can out of men because men are frugal.
Think about.
As we all know, it don't take much for men to live. I'm talking about solid thinking men. I don't care how much money you get. It don't take much for a man to live. You got millionaires out here who you don't even know that they're millionaires because they live frugal every day. They wear Walmart t-shirts, real talk, regular pants, you know, drive a regular fucking car, you know, real talk. They don't, you know, they ain't out here promoting the fact that they got plenty of bread.
What the French toast is there to think about?
And they live like that on purpose. You know, shout out to them. Real talk. Shout out to them. It just is what it is. And this is how women are not understanding men, and women need to grow up. Women need to grow up and understand that life is not what you see on TV or what, you know what I'm saying. Listen, what needs to start happening, life needs to stop imitating art. Real talk. life needs to stop imitating art. But due to the fact that, these new age women, they love so much drama. They love, these new age women love so much drama. More drama than the women of the past. Because, listen, look, the women of the past, how they used to get their kicks, you know what I'm saying? How they used to get their drama. They would read these steamy novels and things like that. They would read books and stuff that, they would get their drama from the books, soap operas and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, though, the women back in the day, they knew that when they were watching All My Children or Guiding Light and things like that, you know what I'm saying? Or reading those steamy novel books and stuff like that, they knew that that was fiction because they were rooted in reality. And reality was one thing. What they actually read in those books and watched on TV through the soap operas and stuff like that, they knew that that was just fiction. They knew that that was fiction. And they did not allow that fiction to come into their reality.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Nowadays, women are allowing the fiction and they're living it out in reality. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. They're living fiction out in reality, but expecting reality results from the fictional thought process. And that's just not going to go. That's just not going to go. You can't go in the woods and sit there and think that when you run across a bear in the woods, that, well, in fiction, he's a Yogi the Bear, you know what I'm saying? Don't set the woods on fire and, this and that. He's going to be a little peaceful bear, cuddly and all this other type of dumbass shit. No, when you carry your dumb ass out there in the woods in reality, you know what I'm saying? If you run across a bear and you're not properly prepared to deal with that, real talk, you're going to get your ass ate up out there.
What the French toast is there to think
Men
about?
know that. Men that hunt and things like, they know that. They know that. It just is what it is. Women need to grow up in the 21st century in order to have, stable households and stable wives and things like that. They need to grow up out of this fictional situation that they're in. This thought process. It's going to, completely ruin them. But listen, look, all right, let's go off into this next one. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. It's crazy out here. So this next one is super crazy. Real talk. It's super crazy. So this chick right here is obviously on a date or whatever you want to call it. She's out there with her ex, her ex-boyfriend or whatever, whatever. She's out there with her ex, but she's asking him, why can't we get back together? She wants him back. So, hey, quarters, nickels, and dimes. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
Don't you feel like we're having a good time?
Yeah, I think so.
So why don't we ever get back together? We should. No, I think we should.
No, it's not a good idea.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why do you say that?
I'm crazy as hell. I woke up with a knife on my throat.
But that was
going through my phone, accusing me of stuff I didn't do.
But that was a reason to.
What's the reason for that?
You're a liar.
How am I lying?
Because you always get caught in your
right to put a knife on my throat.
Because 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4 with you, baby. It's equaling 6 and something don't add up. So what do you want me to do?
No, I'm not trying to kill me.
Well, sometimes people's time comes to an end, and I just felt like, but you know what? God came by my side and told me it wasn't time. So you wouldn't want to be with me?
Nah, like I said, you crazy as hell. You an over person.
Okay, what about the good things about me?
What? What the hell?
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Okay. If you, of course, the music was loud, things like that. This is the deal here. They're sitting there talking. She asked him, why can't we get back together? He told her basically this. He woke up with a knife to his throat. She was strolling through his phone, accusing him of cheating with other women. Which at the end of the day, the way he was presenting it and the way he was saying it was like, that's not true. That he wasn't doing none of that. None of it. He woke up with a knife to his throat. Now, I don't give a fuck, real talk, you know what I'm saying, whether he was actually cheating or not. If you wake up and your woman has a knife to your fucking throat, real talk, that is a true sign that you need to get the hell up out of there.
So what the French toast
you
is
need to
there think
run.
about?
Hold on.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
You need to run and get to the damn chopper out there. You wake up and your woman staring at you, or you wake up and she got a knife to your throat, or you're in a situation to where your woman has pulled weapons on you, or threatened to call the police, or she even called the police on you and have gotten you arrested. You need, as a man, you need to leave that woman alone. She means you no good. We as men need to start controlling our anatomy. We need to start controlling our libido. We need to start controlling ourselves as men. Think with your brain, and not your phallus or your dick. You know,
So what the French toast is there to think about?
That is dangerous. It's not talked about a lot, but there are plenty of men that come up deleted by women, and because of, you know, she's in her emotions so deep, you know what I'm saying? And we're sitting out here like, oh, we're men, and we look at women like they can't do any harm to a man and things like that. No, if she sneaks and get the upper hand, a woman can delete you, bro.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
If she feel like she can't do it herself personally, she would get somebody to do it for her. You men need to start thinking out there. This is a very serious situation. She's sitting around here asking this young man, whatever, but why can't we get back together and this and that and woo to woo? And he clearly told her, like, I woke up with a knife to my throat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? My question is, and my understanding and my shout out to this young man in this video, and all you men out there, why would you even keep entertaining a broad like this?
French toast is there to think about?
Why are you still eating with her? Why are you still breaking bread with her? Breaking bread meaning, you know what I'm saying, you eating with her. Why are you even entertaining her? She did already put a blade to your throat, bro. Why are you entertaining her at all at this point? I mean, because, you know, she's right here. This is her.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
She's a fucking Dorito, bitch.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Why are you entertaining her? I wouldn't dare get out of a situation with a woman that has done something like that. And then after the fact, maybe a few months later or a year or something like that, I would sit back down and have a meal with her. Why? Why would I sit back down and have a meal with a psychopath like that? And then she coming at me, well, why we can't get back together and this and that? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she obviously went out there and played the field, ran into other men, and tried that psycho shit on them. Hey, they wasn't going. They wasn't going. Obviously, she peeped out the fact that you was the weakest link. And she was gonna play that shit with you.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Or she feel like you the weakest link. It's nowhere in hell, bro. And this is where I'm talking about women need to grow the fuck up. This is psychopath stuff. I don't care if he was actually cheating. I don't care. Real talk. She put a knife to his throat. He woke up out of his sleep with a knife to his fucking throat. Because she dealing with so much insecurity, so much undiscipline. She's so lost in the sauce of life till she feels like the only way she can control her situation is through violence. Fellas, you get a woman that has done anything egregious to you, call the police on you, anything, pull weapons on you, stuff like that. If you dealing with a woman that has ever done anything like that to you and you were able to get out that situation and then she tries to come back, she's trying to come back to finish the damn job.
So what the French toast is there to think
Don't
about?
let her back in. Real talk. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourselves, brother. Don't do it.
But you old fish-eyed fool.
Speaking of nagging, persistent pain.
Watch it, sucker.
Hey, Kevin, there's nothing out there for you.
Nothing.
Don't be such a fucking chump. Stop deluding yourself.
You'll thank me in the morning.
You ain't right, man.
Oh, I'm right. You'll see. Invigorating.
What?
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Real talk. Stop deluding yourself out there as men. Stop this shit. It's no way that you supposed to be back sitting down with a woman that you were dating at one point and you were with, and you woke up and she had a knife to your fucking throat. Real talk. It's no way that you ever supposed to be sitting back down with her. You're supposed to be so removed from her that she don't even know how to contact you anymore. That's just the reality. Why are you sitting down with this? Hold on.
Don't you feel like we're having a good time?
Yeah, I think so.
So why don't we ever get back together?
Why don't we ever get back together? Okay.
We should. No, I think we should.
No, it's not a good idea.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Why do you say that?
You crazy as hell. I woke up with a knife on my throat.
But that was
Going through my phone, accusing me of stuff I didn't do.
But that was a reason to.
What's the reason for that?
You're a liar.
How am I lying?
Because you always get caught in your
the right to put a knife on my throat?
Because 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4 with you, baby. It's equaling 6 and something don't add up. So what do you want me to do?
No, I'm not trying to kill me.
Well, sometimes people's time comes to an end, and I just felt like, but you know what?
Sometimes people come to an end. He was a liar, you know. And his 2 + 2 didn't equal 4. But listen to the way that this psychopath presented this. Sometimes people come to an end. That means you just need to end the relationship, baby. Not put a knife to his fucking throat.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Are you kidding me out here? What? What is she talking about? Sometimes people come to an end. Yeah, you end the relationship, dingbat. You know what I'm saying? You don't try to saw his fucking throat off. What? Man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. The dumb shit out here. Stop it.
God came by my side and told me it wasn't time.
So God told you. Oh, hold on. You know, God came in and told you it wasn't your time. He told God, hold on. God told her it wasn't his time. Think about the sickness in the mind that she's going to use God in a situation like this when she had a knife to this man's throat, and she going to sit here and say that God told her it wasn't his time.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Man, y'all better stop it out here. Y'all better stop it. Men. Man, y'all better control y'all sexual desires out here. These women are willing to delete you. Look at this psycho. Look at this fucking psycho right here. Look at her. Look at her. It's crazy. Crazy. She got fucking psycho eyes. Look at them eyebrows and shit. Hold on.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
Hey. Obviously, she won't be chose. She came back to her ex asking him why. Well, why can't we be together? Why can't we be together? I really would love to put another knife to your throat. You know. She want to put another knife to his throat. But you know what? I know I'm this right here. Hey. Here you go.
You, Al Bundy, are a pig. I repeat, a pig.
Shut up! See, I don't give a rat's ass what you think. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. Men, y'all need to stay away from these psychos and women. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of y'all women out here that deal with psycho men too. Real talk. Yeah, it's some psycho men out here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna leave me. You know what I'm talking about? You know, this and that. You know, no, you ain't finna leave me. Girl, I delete you before you leave me. No, you ain't finna leave me. You dealing with the insecure ass men out here. Well, males, you know, real talk. Because they're not men. They're dingbats too. Real talk. And that just is what it is, though. It's a very sad situation. Very sad. It's crazy out here. It's crazy out here. You know what I'm saying? And these are the things that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people are not fucking talking about. You know what I'm saying? When you got these bats out here, you know what I'm saying, with this chaos and stuff like that. And yeah, black women need to grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? They need to. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's some black men out here that need to grow the fuck up too. Real talk. Real talk. Walk around here with your pants hanging off your ass all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? Looking stupid and shit. You know, as a man, you know, put a fucking belt on, boy. You're supposed to be a grown-ass man. Supposed to be. You know, hey. I'm just saying. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, real talk to all my solid thinking men out there. You know what I'm saying? Watch your back. You know what I'm saying? To all my beautiful sisters out there that are actually on the level. And you know what I'm saying? Hey, watch your back as well. Stay away from these dingbats at all times. You know? And make sure that you're doing what you need to do to have a prosperous life. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm your correspondent, Alan Taylor. And like I always say about this time.
And what is your damaged muscle head?
That ain't it.
And that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.
Give me my phone. Hello. Hey, how you? No, mom. Hey, this is Charles. Do you know where your husband's at? Give me my phone. Give me the phone. Get off. Give me your husband's at. He's in the hotel right now. Him and my wife are appearing to be messing around. I went to a phone last night. They've been messing around for at least 2 months. Give me my.
Baby, get on out here. Okay, please. I'm a wife. Please. I'm a wife. You a wife? I'm a wife. That's why you don't know that going on, son. Baby, I need to I was just with your husband last night.
And that, my friends, is the bottom line.